Alright, I want to start off by saying, Call Allah, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Yokal Kodash. Double honors to the Apostle of GMS who taught me this truth and who rule well. And shalom to you, the fellow Akim out there pushing this truth, learning and listening. And I'm going to jump straight into the lesson. I'm going to title this video, War. Like I said, war is going to be the title of this video, okay? Because that's what time it is, alright? We're coming up into war, World War III, the Battle of Armageddon, the final war. All right. So I'm gonna jump straight into the scriptures. This is Ecclesiastes. This is Ecclesiastes 3:1. It says, "To everything there is a season, and to every purpose under the heaven. A time to be born, a time to die, a time to plant, and a time to pluck up that which is planted. A time to kill, and a time to heal. A time to break down, and a time to build up. A time to weep, and a time to laugh. A time to mourn, and a time to dance. A time to cast away stones, and a time to gather stones together. A time to embrace, and a time to refrain from embracing. A time to get, and a time to loose. A time to keep, and a time to cast away." It says, Ecclesiastes 3:7, "A time to rend, and a time to sow. A time to keep silence, and a time to speak. A time to love, and a time to hate. A time of war, and a time of peace." And right now, you should be, if you're a prophet of the Lord, a servant of the Most High, you should be measuring the times diligently and trying to figure out what time we're in. Are we in a time to to laugh and dance and stuff, or is it a time to love, or is it a time? What time is it? I'm here to tell you, we're in a time of war. Okay, we are in a time of war. All right. The next scripture I have is Isaiah chapter 13. I'm gonna start at verse 1. It says, "The burden of Babylon, which Isaiah the son of Amos did see. Lift ye up a banner upon the high mountain, exalt the voice unto them, shake the hand, that they may go into the gates of the nobles. I have commanded my sanctified ones, I have also called my mighty ones for mine anger, even them that rejoice in my highness. The noise of a multitude in the mountains, like as of a great people, a tumultuous noise of the kingdoms of nations gathered together. The Lord of hosts, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, mustereth the host of the battle." Okay? "They come from a far country, from the end of heaven, even the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, and the weapons of his indignation to destroy the whole land. Howl ye, for the day of the Lord is at hand. It shall come as a destruction from the Almighty." So why? Because we're at a time of war. And ultimately the missiles are going to get shot off, man. But, certain things got to take place first, man. But you can see he's mustering the hosts of the battle, man. He's gathering everybody up, putting that spirit in everybody. Even when you look at, forget on the political scene, just day to day, you can see Jake and Esau, we just bucking up, man. A bunch of videos on WorldStar. Tensions are starting to rise, man. You see that even the other nations are starting to buck up. Everybody's on edge, man. We at a time of war. Everybody's on edge, man. And they're trying to, get high, escape their little life. But as soon as something pop off, you're gonna see. Anyway, and we getting closer and closer. This is Matthew chapter 10, verse 34. And I put it in red letters so we can see straight out of Yahushai's mouth. "Think not that I come to send peace on earth," right? Because we know it's not Jesus. It's Yahushai we talking about. A vesture dipped in blood. This is the man we talking about. "Think not that," we know who we serve. We know what's up. "Think not that I come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword." All right? I'm not going to read the rest of this. Y'all know this already. I'm going to get this too. Matthew chapter 24. Because this is the times that we in, man. The end times. The times that all the prophets, all the disciples, everyone else in Ezra, everyone inquired about these times. That's the times we in now, man. Now we getting closer and closer, man. When the Lord is about to visit this earth, man, and redeem us. Anyway, Matthew chapter 24, I'm going to start at verse 3. And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, Yahushua, the disciples came unto him privately, meaning on the side, on the low, you know, not in front of everybody, because this is what the real men that serve the Most High want to know. The real, we not just concerned, we not just happy about being Israelites, and yeah, we Israel. No, we want to get the fuck out of here, man. We want to know when he's going to come back and destroy this place. All the real men that serve Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, that's what we waiting on. We're waiting on Yahweh to give the green light. That he's about to. Anyway, Matthew 24 and 3. And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, Tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming? And the end of the world. That's what we waiting on. The end of Esau's world. So we can get our shit popping. Our everlasting kingdom. And Yahushua answered and said unto them, Take heed that no man deceive you. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Hamashiach, saying, I am Christ, and shall deceive many. And ye shall hear, and that has happened. That's how we know we at that time. Many have come, many wolf in sheep's clothing, many antichrist. We at that time, we know. And shall deceive many. Yeah, many are deceived, but the elect not going to be deceived. It says, and ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars, and that's all you're hearing now, war. More and more. The drums are beating louder and louder. The drum bell, I got some videos, louder and louder. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. Exactly. For the war, all I'm gonna read it. Verse 7. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows, the beginning of Jacob's trouble, okay? And that's what's going on now, man. It's about to pop off. And I got one more, and I'm going to get straight into the videos. I just wanted to get this. Luke 12 and 49. In the red letter again, straight out of Yahushua's mouth. He's not about peace, man. I come to send fire on the earth. And what will I if it be already kindled? Okay? You come destroy this damn place. But anyway, I'm going to get into the videos. Alright? Look at this. Japan launches first Marines since World War II. I'll read that over. Japan launches first Marines since World War II. One row has passed. The second and third row come quickly. Come quickly. You see, that's the times you're in. War times. Look at all this. Look on the side. Fears as Japan unleashed first Marine unit since World War, probably World War II. President Trump. Anyway, let's get into the video. Let's listen to this.
On Saturday, Japan activated its first Marine unit since World War II to counter invaders occupying Japanese islands along the edge of the East China Sea that Tokyo fears are vulnerable to attack by China.
War. They beat it. They turned their plowshares into not yet though, but that's what I'm saying. He's waking up Talaka. He's waking up the mighty men, man. He's waking up the mighty men, man. They ready to about to go to war, man. They ready. They're not fucking off. War.
我命令全军各级要强化练兵备战鲜明导向，坚定不移把军事训练摆在战略位置，作为中。
Moab ain't fucking off, boy.
新工作抓住不放，抓出成效，要坚持领导带头，以上率下。
And look at that man. He looked like a war. Look at Putin. They look like war. Like they say the president is a chief in command, right? He don't look like no war man. Them dudes look how he look, man.
坚持实战实训，
Man, y'all in for a
连
rude
战连
awakening.
训，坚持按纲施训，从严治训。
Anyway, I just wanted y'all to see that. I'm off this right here. I don't want to make the video too long. You go look it up yourself. Look up, what's up. But, let's not forget about this, too. Like I said, everything, war. That's what time we're in. War time. War. War. Trump wants to send National Guard troops to the border. We already know about this. But just listen. Look, listen.
Trump tweeted again today about border security. He wants to send up to 4,000 National Guard troops to...
Because of 4,000. We at war, man. War. War's in everybody's mind. War. That's a time and place for everything. A season for everything. It's the time of war.
Help fight illegal immigration and drug trafficking. Paula Reed has the latest from the White House.
The Texas National Guard is preparing to immediately deploy with supporting...
Immediately deploy, because we at war. Immediately. That's why Japan just put their Marines back in. We at war, man. Ain't nobody fucking around no more. We at war.
Aircraft, vehicles, and equipment to the Texas-Mexico border.
Last night, Texas became the first state to support President Trump's call to fight drug trafficking and illegal immigration.
Yeah, they got a bullshit backstory as usual. Yeah, became the first state, but not gonna be the last state, because we at war. And not just over here, neither. Let's look at this is something going on over there in Ghana too. Listen to this right here. Because war is what's on everybody's mind, man. War.
President Akufo-Addo speaks after 3 weeks of back and forth, kick and prick, what many have described as a politicization of a very sensitive security matter. You definitely know what I'm talking about, the Ghana-U.S. Military Cooperation Agreement. Tonight,
the Ghana-U.S. Military Cooperation. So everywhere it's war, man. Every country's war. Everybody is fresh on everybody's mind. War.
Hear from the first gentleman of the land who has been accused of trading of Ghana's sovereignty for a $20 million security training package. Well, here on...
Yeah, because everybody trying to get America trying to get they people in line and trying to get their weapons and all in line, and Russia doing the same thing, back, selling weapons to China and, Iran and all, everybody, man. Anyway, man, like I said, it's a time of war, man. We getting closer and closer. Anyway, with that, I'm going to say shalom. Stay diligent, man. Keep pushing. We almost out of here, man. We could wake up in a day and martial law could pop off. We almost out of here. We got to keep pushing, man. Shalom.